Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dokkanic here, and today I'm bringing you a quick news update from the JP side of things that broke out about 8 hours ago. Alright, so quickly, we have two new cards coming out. They're both technique types, and they're both support units, though technically they could be run as leaders. These are the Tech SSR Tien and the Tech SSR Second Form Cell. Now, first off, let me just start by saying I'm really happy they finally got an SSR Tien. While he's not my favorite character, he is one of my top favorite characters out of everyone from in the Dragon Ball series, from Dragon Ball all the way to Super, including GT. Right now, by the way, I'm taking all my translations from the Reddit. It looks like it was posted up by Colasan Z. Thank you for that information. Tien, Super Tech types, Ki +3, HP attack and defense plus 50% up. So he is a good leader. He's essentially a demigod for the new meta. He has the Ki lead and he has HP attack and defense plus 50% up specifically for super types. So he still doesn't make the 70% leaders irrelevant, which is freaking great. And he doesn't outdo anyone else. He doesn't outdo any of the old demigod leaders, such as the 100% leaders and the new 120 leaders. I mean, the 90% and the 90% leaders somewhat do, but those are LRs and they're really hard to pull. So it's not like they destroy it. It's one of those, if you have the luck, you can get them and it will destroy the 70%ers, but the 70%ers are still useful and relevant. Super attack, supreme damage, and lowers attack. Great secondary ability on that super attack. I'll go ahead right after I'm finished with the card showing you the link of the video. Passive skill is Tech type Ki +3. Super Tech types, that means the heroes, get an additional attack and defense buff of about 40%. Links, Z Fighters, Crane School, Cold Judgment, Rival Duo, Experienced Fighters, and Over in a Flash. Now, I'm kind of upset that they didn't give him any really good links, but that passive skill makes it kind of worth it. The only links here that are good are Experienced Fighters and sort of Over in a Flash. I mean, Over in a Flash will only contain the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks on a super type team. If you're running a 70% leader, you could throw the Majin Vegeta in there if he's one of your only cards, but he doesn't hit that hard unless you have him Super Attack 10 and some dupe system on him. Overall, he's a great buff unit. And I'm really happy that they finally made him an SSR. Let me go ahead and display his attack. So that's a freaking badass attack. I love that Tri-Beam attack. It's freaking crazy. I just kind of wish that they let him do it against the second form cell instead of the first form cell. It would have made it a little bit more realistic and a little bit more fun. But yeah, let's go on to the next card. This is the Tech SSR Cell, second form. Fixation to become perfect. Leader skill is Extreme Tech types, Ki +3, HP attack and defense plus 50% up. Same thing as the SSR Tien. Passive skill. Tech type Ki +3 and Extreme Tech types get an additional attack and defense of 40% up. So he's another great support unit. If you happen to only have a Golden Frieza, which is 100% up, you can go and run the Gotenks, the God Tanks, if you have a friend with the God Tanks, and throw both of these guys on your team. And as long as you keep them opposite turns of each other, pair each of them up with their own respective type, like Super, Super, Extreme, Extreme, you can actually do some pretty damn good damage on here. His Super Attack does supreme damage and lowers defense greatly, or greatly lowers defense. So he'll be like, that lower defense buff isn't that relevant as of right now, but, if you're going against the Broly event, I guess he's something that's kind of worth it. There's no intelligence units on that event anyway. Links, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Attack of the Clones, The Wall Standing Tall, Nightmare, and Brutal Beatdown. Now, of those, Nightmare, The Wall Standing Tall, sort of, and Big Bad Bosses are your relevant links. Unfortunately, he's not getting that much Ki, but again, he gets that from his passive skill, so you don't really have anything to worry about there. The SSR Tien is a little bit different. He gets that Over in a Flash link, but again, unless you have that Super Saiyan 3 God Tanks or the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, it's really not that worth it because it's not relevant on a tech team unless you throw him onto like a heroes team. You throw him on a heroes team and you might have some Super Saiyan 3s you can put him to pair him with, but outside of that, yep, he's a new card, guys. Again, I'm not a JP player, so I just want to break the news for you. So I'm probably not going to be pulling for them. I just kind of wonder how they're going to go about this on global now, because there was a lot of talk about how there were too many god leads that came out, and now it looks like they're going for the support units. So I'm kind of hoping that how the way that they do it on Global is they would do the Super Saiyan 4, so they would start out with the 120 leads there, and then they would follow up with a support unit, and then a 120 lead, then a support unit. That way you get a new set of units every month, and you can go for them if you want. That way you could focus on your one team. If you're going to do a strength team, if your primary goal is to have a good strength team or a primary tech team, something like that, I feel like that would be a good way to go for them. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I hope you guys are excited about this. Let me know if you're going for the cards, and you all have a great day.